Today in math we started our study of division, and today we started with a lesson on how we can use division patterns with tens, hundreds, and thousands to divide. And so we learned that we can use basic facts and then patterns and place value to be able to divide. So if we think about 320 divided by 8, if I think about how I can make a simpler problem, I know that 32, I made this as 32 tens, and then I divided that by 8. That is a simpler problem. So if I had 8 groups and I had 32 things to divide among those 8 groups, we could draw circles, but that's a lot of circles to draw. So I could just think, okay, multiplication and division are inverse operations. So how many 8s can I get out of 32? Well, I know 8 times 4 is 32. So 32 tens divided by 8 would be 4 tens. And I know 4 tens is the same as 40. So 320 divided by 8 would be 40. Because again, I took and made a simpler problem, 32 divided by 8. And that gave me 4, and then that's 4 tens. So now I have 40. So if we do another problem, we have 270 divided by 9. Well, if I think about that's the same as 27 tens. Well, 27 tens divided by 9 would mean I have 3 tens. And 3 tens would be the same as 30. So 270 divided by 9 would be 30. So moving a step further, finding that pattern, we have 2,700 divided by 9. Well, if I think this is the same as 27 hundredths, and that's a simpler problem. I know 27 divided by 9 would be 3 hundredths. And then if I want to write 3 hundredths in standard form, I would just write it as 300. So the ones that we really have to focus and not get tricked up on would be something like 200 divided by 5. So I would start and I would say, okay, I have 2 hundredths, but I can't divide 2 by 5. So then I'm just going to say, okay, well, this would be 20. That would be my simpler problem. So I know I have 20 tens. So I have 20 tens divided by 5. So 20 divided by 5 would be 4. So I would have 4 tens, and we know that is the same as 40. So then if I took 2,000 and divided that by 5, that would be saying 20 hundredths. And 20 divided by 5, I could think, okay, well, what times 5 gives me 20? And I know that's 4. So this gives me 4 hundredths, which equals 400 in standard form. So these are a little tricky because we can't just say, oh, well, that's got 3 zeros. That must mean I have 3 zeros in my answer. That's not true. We want to think about place value, and because this would be 20 hundredths, then I would only get hundredths as my answer. So I hope this helps with your homework tonight.